So, wir fangen direkt unten mit einem Trial rein. Schätzen Filme immer direkt füttern.
The killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Remember, the blood on the body hadn't dried yet. Yakuya even warned the son to touch it to avoid getting any blood on us.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side...
We extinguished because of this. The upper was soaking up.
It's because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
C'est cool, né? Ah, voilà.
No, it's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Blood was camouflage.
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
The blood from right in the garden, right, which must mean... Oh. Oh, nee.
Shoot!
Start.
Shoot!
Nee. Natürlich.
I got it!
From chicken.
Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
The suspicion falls back on me again, but why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
One we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. So what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? What, me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Now I'm totally convinced he did it! 12,000% convinced!
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. Prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Talk.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it! Makoto did it!
Just because I had the knife once? That automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
We've already established that the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed. Which means when the knife is thrust through the clothing of the body,
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
transfer evaluation. Or the suspect covered the body with a tarp to prevent it from getting wet. The suspect placed the white jacket on the body. Jacket appears being treated with blood to make it look well.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, that seals it. Makoto,
Just because I had the knife, that automatic? Well,
getting stabbed is what killed her, so there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man.
And you are Makoto.
The coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed. Which means when the knife is thrust through the coat into the body,
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
if he did have that knife,
That seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me.
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
put on the body after the tarp was removed.
The knife we found lodged in...
It's the same one we gave to...
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife, that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
Oh,
No, that's wrong.
bist du gegambelt me anscheinend?
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. No, there's no way that's possible. Lex. The condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. What's that, man?
I got it!
Ah, voilà.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. I totally forgot about that.
Then the knife...
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
so they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic-level spontaneous combustion.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoki.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Okay.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Was steht hier dran?
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife. And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
That was a cover of all those wounds on my body on trash, which only leaves.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to them, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue the debate?
It's like,
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well,
Yeah?
she was.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then, shall we continue the victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well,
Yeah?
she was.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence.
yes,
Shoot!
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
nee. wat kérem, számomra lúzás Kanal Google. Ich gesehen schon, warum das dort, weil ich muss bestimmt von irgendeinem anderen wollen, den wir brauchen, aber so.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we the victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't then.
Oh, yeah. That's
Gotta be it.
showed she was hit on the.
And more than that,
The victim had suffered countless wounds.
across her entire body.
Then, shall we continue?
The debate. The victim.
Victim's fatal injury has yet to be.
No, that's wrong. Lupero died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh, yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
What? That is titanium, is a can fix.
I got it!
Mm.
Lupero was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I didn't plug in allowing it because there was one more thing that could weapon. One more secret.
The titanium arrow.
It was
In the dojo lock, I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
Csak momento az zaraz. Wybloki. Ej, roznaść serwce rozwątej. Bloody doctor.
You don't sound convinced.
Well, because it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal. It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master. You have no right!
The titanium arrow.
It was
In the dojo locker, right?
I have
No doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, it said the weapon must have been about it seems like it.
No, that's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence. Evidence Kyoko went to the dojo. It must be connected to the dojo locker.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. There's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? That doesn't mean she knew I was being attacked. She came to my rescue. Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know?
What? Kyoko should know better than anyone? What does it mean? And bullet when the body explodes.
Those words you just spoke.
What exactly what I said? I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya.
What master would never hide something from me?
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo and then left the locker key in my own room. Correct? But could I really have done that?
Wait, Kyoko gave her own key to Byakuya, right? Which would mean...
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya.
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Oh, boom.
Shoot!
Oops.
Those words you
Just
just
spoke.
Exactly what
I'm not
the killer.
You should understand
Stand that more than
Byakuya.
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't
the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier.
you said. I
Hid the evidence and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
Well,
Could I really have
have done that.
Those words you just
Spoke.
ich meine,
exactly
ich muss
what
die
I
Bilder
said?
benutzen.
I'm not the killer.
You should understand.
Byakuya.
Master would never hide something from
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory. You said I hid the and then
And left the locker key in my own room, correct?
but could I really
Yeah.
have done that?
Those words you just.
Exactly. I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya.
Master would never.
There's proof that you. Is that what you're.
You stated
You said I hid the evidence of
my crime and then
left the locker key in my own room, but
So,
could I really have done that?
Those words
Words you just spoke.
Exactly. I'm not the killer.
you should understand that
More than any.
Byakuya.
so,
Master would never hide something.
There's proof that you aren't.
boom.
No,
That's
it's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
I see. So that's what you. And if I had the key to your room,
then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. This just isn't like her, to try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us. The Mastermind's trapped, the Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko, but what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The Mastermind's trapped, the victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it, but who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. You know danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
Bestätigung der
A
Bestätigung.
lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you, so let's hear it. Where's this lie then?
Kyoko's definitely lying, and it's because there's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden. Komm, ein Bullet.
I didn't have the key to my room.
Kyoko used my corner secret.
Because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Then, when we searched Kyoko's room,
Doch, hat kann.
How else could the.
Someone other than me must have put it there.
That's the only explanation.
Kyoko herself to me before the trailer she had sent.
I didn't have the
Key
key
to my because I'd
given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
No. Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself. Didn't you,
Yes.
Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. use Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing—
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it, so I lost. That's all this means.
Huh? Then, are you saying you, Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any—
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
What? What? Good job, you got it right. Brilliantly right. We got it right. Does it mean Kyoko really is the killer, but something strange is going on here? There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Bei der TikTok oder was auch immer. No way. What? Kyoko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. What? Ja, und da tut man es von dem TikTok. Dass die... Dass die Presse da den Job schon gesehen. Und ich war so, ja, aber das ist ja scheiß. Ich war so, ja, ist bestimmt fake oder so. Oder schon probiert das zu ignorieren. Nee. Was guck jetzt Sound? Boah, egal. Nee. What? Merkov geframed, also der kommt nicht dafür. Das ist tough. Ich weiß gar keine Musik, das ist komisch. Ich hätte den Clip kann nicht. Bro, ich gibt's Mauve einfach. Blöd blau. No. That's wirklich heavy. That's how the class trial of Mukuro Sawa came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or, regardless, the truth was just forever, even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. In the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's PKK ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the life of all the others. What? Peace but only inside the school? Peace but only for us? It lived. It was the only hope we had. Hope. Wow. Hope goes off but the what? It is hope.
No! This isn't right!
Plot twist, Gott sei Dank. Ich muss kurz cutten. Oh, aber weiter geht es. Nee. Hey.
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Claim? Oh, that's right. I have Du, jetzt muss Kyoko leider noch. Ah, das war das Plot-Twist. Okay. Also nicht Plot, Fake. Szenario. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. You know the danger, but if that risk means solving a mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? She's not wrong. I have to think about this very carefully. What do I do? To decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Dang lie. Oh, der P steht für alles. Und Spirit Schusen. Ich muss leider kommen. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here, something that has to do with the Musman's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal?
Ah, der Tisch misst einfach. Oh, okay, der Tisch hat eine voll Entscheidung gemacht.
Have you decided to
Crazy
accept
scenario.
her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room, that it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Lukaro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up! Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
Musst du doch voten, tschüss nicht. Oh. Oh.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Was? Das ist doch ein falsches Szenario. Ihr dachtet, das ist auch ein Fake. Ich muss Runaway machen, weil du stirbst nicht. Ich gelaufen am Brust. You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do
Yes,
it.
indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. Oh, I know it's not true. None of this makes sense.
Hey! Shit! Thrills!
Das ist das Help vom Fake. Das Help vom Fake mit Trump die Animation gucken, wie ich im Brust gehen. Die richtige Option ist wirklich nur fortlaufen. Run away. Die gehen nicht gekillt. Oh, ich bin noch geplattet anscheinend. Ja, das gibt mir direkt.
What?
Had to be alter ego or something. Oh nee, das war aber die richtige Option. Ich schon geskippt. Ich will wissen, was geschieht das. Nein. Mann, du weißt was geschieht das. Komm schon kein... Nee, ich kann auch nicht. Ich hab eine Cutscenes gucken. Oh Mann. Wait, how the hell? I don't believe this. Mir anscheinend wird dann irgendwie gestoppt vom Alter Ego.
It would seem...
Seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. Stupid Barbie's gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. He washed away in a garbage-strewn pit in a way that's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring this back to the rest of you. Bring this back to the entire world. Is she gone? Hey Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay, we're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words...
No, it's Mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you
What are
say?
you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in a nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Yeah. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zone off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but... What was I doing asleep here just now? There wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Yeah. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? Dream, it's had a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. That was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and die? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. He used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up for myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First step was to start looking for a way out of here. Oh. Nur die Cutscene einfach aufgucken. Ich denke, wir gucken es recht nichts an. Wo wir sehen, was er lebt. Ja, bist du? Na, dann bist du nichts, ja.